Hello, this is Patricia Garner with the League of Women Voters of Portland, and you are watching the Video Voters Guide or listening to the podcast. We're here today to talk with candidates running in the November 5th, 2024 general election. We're grateful for the support of the Carol and Velma Salling Foundation, the League of Women Voters of Portland Education Fund, the Weiss Foundation, and our media partner, Metro East Community Media. With me is Keith Wilson, who's running for the City of Portland's mayor. Welcome, Keith. Here's my first question. Please tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're running for the office.
You bet. Nice to meet you, Trish, and thank you to the League of Women's Voters. My name is Keith Wilson, and I'm running for mayor to bring real change to Portland. Within the first 12 months of my administration, I will end unsheltered homelessness in our city. I'm running because one morning, not long ago, I got up, got into my car, drove to work, and no longer recognized the city I was born and raised in. It isn't normal to have this level of suffering on our streets, and it's not okay for our city to fall behind every single one of our sister cities in terms of job creation and economic recovery. I was born and raised in North Portland. I run one of the greenest, safest freight trucking companies in the country, and I founded an innovative nonprofit to end unsheltered homelessness. Now, I'm running to end the unsheltered homeless crisis in Portland and to reverse the city's mismanagement. Portland is the most beautiful city in the world, and it should also be the most vibrant. We all know that failed leadership got us into this mess, and the same failed leadership can't get us out. And I'm running to repair, restore, and revitalize the city that we all love.
Next question. What are the most important factors in the mayor's development of a budget?
It's a great question. The most important factor in the development of my first budget as mayor will be to get Portland back to a growth economy. Our current leadership has been poor stewards of the immense taxes we pay. As a result, the latest budget saw a citywide cut, and next budget promises more painful cuts. Portland's tax base is melting away due to entirely preventable self-inflicted wounds. The consequences of this are felt everywhere, including a $30 million cut from our transportation budget, despite passing a critical gas tax. Mayor Wheeler recently noted that Portland spends some $300 million annually on the aggregated cost of unsheltered homelessness. This is pure waste in our system that shouldn't be spent. We should be caring for our citizens. Peer cities have proven that for less than $25 million, we can end unsheltered homelessness altogether. If Portland's budget and city services continue to deteriorate, we'll see a further downward spiral and outwards migration of Portlanders, jobs, and businesses.
All right. In hiring Portland's first city administrator, what would be your priorities in terms of experience, expertise, and working styles for that position?
Yeah, it's going to be a critical role, no doubt. The role of the city administrator could not be more important to setting Portland on a path to a greener, brighter, safer, smarter, and more successful future. I'll look to our other sister cities to find a highly experienced, capable, proven city administrator capable of breaking through Portland's political gridlock and bureaucratic inefficiency. We cannot afford to hand over our first city administrator role to a political appointee or a friend. Their leadership style must match mine. Inspirational and operational, pragmatic, action-oriented, and long-term. In a sense, they're the chief operating officer for the city. That means that setting high standards, goals, and metrics and establishing a management structure and culture capable of handling both emergencies and far-reaching goals must be taken into consideration. The new power sharing system means they'll need to work closely with both the mayor, myself, and city council, which has been restructured to provide better representation on a district-by-district basis.
You're listening to the Video Voters Guide interview and podcast of Keith Wilson, who is running for the City of Portland's mayor. Next question. What skills, experience, and interests distinguish you from other candidates for this position?
As a citizen, I've dedicated my life to lifting up the voices of others. I'm vice chair of Word is Bond, an organization dedicated to mentoring Portland's future leaders. I founded Shelter Portland, which strives to end unsheltered homelessness in our city. As a business leader, I built the safest, most innovative, and environmentally progressive freight company in America. And as a political change maker, I've led bipartisan coalitions for clean air and better transportation. My experience is vast and relevant and will meet Portland's moment of crisis.
Okay, which, if any, strategies described in the draft 2024 Portland Housing Production Strategy would you support? Please explain.
You bet. Most of the strategies described in the draft 2024 Portland Housing Production Strategy are common sense and overdue. This includes promoting affordable housing, increasing middle income homeownership, reducing permitting inefficiencies, and building with an intentional environmental focus and state and federal advocacy. I support expanding and creating new revenue sources for affordable housing development. However, new revenue sources should work in conjunction with far better stewardship of performance and public monies. Historically, the city of Portland has not succeeded at performance reviews of affordable housing. For instance, the public will not and should not accept affordable housing units produced at triple the cost per door for the same location if it were a market rate building. Even post-consolidation, the permitting process in Portland continues to be unacceptable. As mayor, I will ensure affordable housing funds are treated with the oversight and stewardship our citizens deserve.
We don't have a lot of time here, but which Police Accountability Commission recommended features of the new accountability system currently under development would you support?
I'll keep it quick. I support the representative community-led oversight board with the power to directly make findings. I support the structural transparency of this body. It centralizes and consolidates what was once handled by multiple organizations. It's especially important that this body will be able to make recommendations regarding training and practices. You know, we didn't enter into this lightly. The commission led 128 public meetings, 24 community engagement events, and sought experts. They performed research and involved the public. This commission's ready to go. And as mayor, I will do my level best to make this new commission a success.
Thank you, Keith. This concludes our video voters guide and podcast interview of the League of Women Voters of Portland of Keith Wilson, who's running for Portland's mayor. And remember, Election Day is Tuesday, November 5th. Be sure to inform yourself about the candidates and exercise your right to vote. Thank you for your interest.